in the gym space, I think the biggest scam I've seen in the last 3 years is the science-based lifting scene. It's a waste of time, and I'm gonna show you all you actually need. So science-based lifting community is so toxic. Like, let me just give you a rundown on what it's about. So basically, it's about there's a bunch of dudes, bunch of nerds. They think they know more than everyone else. So when they see someone they don't like or that preaches, a technique that isn't in their ideals or what they think is right, they'll bring this person down, and then obviously their 9-year-old fans will eat this up and will be like, "Wow, he's so smart," and he'll get more popular. That's basically how the community has gone on, especially on TikTok. Okay, Jeff Nippard hasn't done this. He's cool. Jeff Nippard's alright. But as you can see, the science-based lifting community was founded by none other than Mike Israel. Oh, and I'll have words to say. On this channel, we don't like Mike Israel. So these are some examples of science-based lifters. Tell me, you can achieve any of this naturally. These are naturally achievable. But these people dedicate so much of their time to studies, to these, science-based stuff. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm not going to make sure the twitch fibers in my ball sack are activated while I do bicep curls for maximum activation. That's BS. So it's barely going to make you bigger unless your life is the gym and you have enough time to actually dedicate to this BS. But no one has that time. If you want to, dedicate your life to your life and not the gym, then at the right place. These people took the fun out of the gym and let's make the gym fun again. So first thing, train to fucking failure. Don't listen to these, gym nerds telling you that you have to do 2 reps in reserve when you do Mike Israeli back shot hamstring curls, and every single exercise has a different type of RIR, reps in reserve. Training to failure forces your muscles to grow. Okay, it breaks past plateaus. Say you're struggling to hit a new PR. You probably just need to train to failure until you actually get stronger, because it makes you stronger. It forces you to get stronger. And I guess that's kind of science-based lifting. That's Mike Menzer. But yeah, it's at least not complicated. So yeah, just train to failure. Don't be a weakling. Lift heavy. Yeah. Next thing is train how you want. Doesn't matter. These science-based lifting guys are gonna tell you, okay, hypertrophy training sucks. Strength training sucks. Strength training is gonna damage your joints. You watch a different guy and you have to change your mindset all of a sudden, because they have so many different takes on this. So have your own take. Okay, train how you want. You experience growth either way. Okay, all that matters is that you're not lifting baby weights and you're progressively overloading. So at least you're doing more reps, you're doing more weight every few months, so that you can actually make progress, some sort of progress. You're not lifting the same weight every time in the gym. You're not going to grow that way. So, but I do recommend that you do both a strength and hypertrophy set with each exercise. So your main 2 sets will be hypertrophy, like 10 to 15 reps, with a weight that you can control, just to train your ability to control the weight. But your strength set, your last set, can be super heavy to actually get you stronger. For me, that works, but it might not work for you. But yeah. And yeah, thirdly, you don't need to do all this shit when you have to hold the contraction for a certain amount of seconds. Like, I was searching the other day, or a while back, how to grow my triceps, because my triceps have been weak. And then I see all these science-based guys being like, you need to hold the eccentric for 5 seconds, which will activate the most amount of growth. I think that was Mike Israel. Fuck Mike Israel. Anyway, and then I was just like, fuck, man. And then I forgot the next day I went to gym and I forgot this shit. And I was like, fuck, I was stressed about it. Next gym session I forgot again. I only remembered for my one arm. Fuck that, but it's too much work. And it does help a minuscule amount. Obviously, there are studies that say it does. But, you have to put this extra effort, this extra focus. When the gym is fun, it's fun to lift heavy and push yourself. But once you have to focus on all this extra shit, it just becomes, fucking boring, bro. It's not entertaining. So the only thing that matters here is that you actually are lifting the weight. This is what I believe. You lift the weight up fast and controlled, or you whatever, lift it down fast and controlled, and you release it slow and controlled. You don't actually have to do slow and controlled, but yeah, it's all about control. Though you're not fucking throwing the weight. There's no growth in that. So yeah, put some fucking effort in there. And lastly, this Mike Israeli back shots. The official exercise, the official video is on a special website if you want to watch that out. If you want to check that out. And also, so you don't need to rest for absurdly long times. Like a lot of these science-based people are telling you to rest 3 minutes between sets, 5 minutes between sets. Every fucking month it goes up by like a few seconds. And that's ridiculous. Who has that much time in the gym? If you're gonna rest 3 minutes and you're gonna do an average gym workout, you're gonna be in the gym for 2 hours. Who has that much time? I want to live my life. The gym isn't my life. The gym should not be your life either. You need the gym is just an extra. It's not a sport. It's not a, it's just a hobby. Okay. So the only rule here is just don't rest for less than a minute. A minute is sufficient. And you really don't need that much rest unless you're, doing baby reps and you actually need to recover from the fatigue it takes for all that fucking reps. So lastly, if you're sick of these science-based lifting scams and want to gym while still having a life outside of it and having fun, join me for one-on-one coaching. I'm taking 4 absolute killers in the next 3 weeks and helping them reach their steady goals. And the bonus is it's free to reduce your first 2 kgs or gain that 2 kgs if you're bulking or whatever your goal is. Hit me up on IG. There's it. And if that interests you, thanks for watching. That's about it. Much more to come. I want to post different content, so just let me know what you guys want. I got you.